Hi everyone, my name is Zach Ramel, and for this week, since it's a discussion-based class, I didn't really feel like we had a huge need to put together some slides, so I did jot down a little bit of a script here just to keep my thoughts together, but wanted to keep it pretty informal and more of a discussion-based class, so what better way than to just discuss? If I pull out a PowerPoint, I think I'm starting to present a little bit too much there, so just a little bit of background on the Baltimore ransom and cyber attack here. So in May of 2019, as we know in our case study here, Baltimore was hit with a cyber attack that infected a lot of the city's computers and city's information systems. And from this, they were asked to, obviously pay a ransom for their access back to these systems. And at the time, it was what was unique is it's a cyber attack, and they're also looking for a cryptocurrency, which I thought was pretty unique for this case study, but 13 Bitcoin, which at the time was less than $100,000 total. So just a kind of refresher there of putting thoughts together. City of Baltimore got all their computers attacked by the Robinhood virus. The team then asked for 13 Bitcoin to lift the Robinhood virus and grant access back. And at the time, which I think was also pretty unique, is that the city of Baltimore and the mayor at the time refused to pay. And so what happened then is we had 2 full weeks of Baltimore not having access to this. And of course, that leads to an untold amount of lost funds for the city. And many estimate somewhere in the millions. So when looking to improve and what recommendations I can make for Baltimore, first and foremost, I think they need to strengthen all 5 of their NIST pillars. So identify, protect, detect, respond, and recover. Clearly, in a situation like these, I think all 5 need a drastic improvement. Some more specific that kind of stood out for me a little bit there is more first and foremost on the protect. You hear it a lot, and a lot of companies and organizations really push it, but preventing this situation in the first place really is the best move, because you find yourself in a cyber attack like this, it's very difficult to get out of, and really puts everyone in a tough position. So again, going through rigorous training, building up systems to detect and notify employees of, hey, are you sure you want to go to this link? Hey, this email originated outside of our company. Things like that are going to really be crucial here, as well as training and mandating that a lot of these government computers and city computers only be used for work. As we continually progress into the digital age and push forward, many people are starting to use work computers and personal computers kind of unanimously, one and the same. So making sure that employees and teams are not using computers for personal use, they're not going to websites that are not intended for the city, would really help here. Another recommendation that I have for them is to work on the response portion of the NIST. So clearly they did not have a built-out response portion, a response plan at all here. Building out a response plan would kind of help keep the chain of command updated, keep the city updated. And what I think is unique here, again, and I mentioned it at the beginning of the video, is that the ransom initially was less than $100,000. And by the time it was all said and done, Baltimore lost somewhere, estimated, of course, but lost somewhere close to almost 100 million. I've seen some estimates go as high as. I think it would be something I think Baltimore and their city should consider is potentially creating a ransom cost analysis. So something that they decide and can think, hey, if it's below this amount, we should consider paying it. Jumping over to kind of the next topic, I think ransom attacks and ransomware differ really from cities to businesses in 2 key ways. So first and foremost, I think ransomware attacks on businesses can be more directed, more purposeful. If you're attacking a city, it's kind of hard to pinpoint there, but if you're attacking a specific oil company, that has very large impact and understandable impact. Attacking a city, you may not understand or see the impact right away, but again, a specific company does. They likely are losing more money by not being able to work than the ransom itself. So again, very targeted there. The other thing that I think is unique is that city employees have a responsibility to everyone in the city, whereas business leaders are responsible to the shareholders primarily and to maximize value. So I think it might be more likely or something that business leaders should consider paying ransomware. And of course, if you do pay, it's very likely that you're opening yourself up to more attacks. So it's a very fine line. That's again why I think the prevent discussion is so crucial and so key. If you can avoid getting into this situation at all, that's your best bet. I know I'm getting very close on time here, so I'll wrap it up very quickly. Just pivoting to the AI conversation. I think it's a double-edged sword. AI is only as good and only knowledgeable on things that it's seen before. So new, ever-evolving attacks are going to be really difficult for AI to study and know, because if it's the first time it's ever existed, the AI won't have time to train itself on it. On the other hand, for things like detecting and monitoring systems of known viruses, very easy. AI could notice that pattern rather quickly, I would presume, and be able to detect and notify the correct people that, hey, I'm detecting this well-known virus in the system. Another tremendous use I think that AI has here is going to be in text analysis. So, hey, this email address looks like it came from my company, but it turns out they used a 1 instead of an L, or they used 2 L's, or a slight font change or something in there that is just enough to trip up a human, but the AI would be able to detect right away. So I know I'm running very over on time here, but I just want to get those thoughts out. So very much looking forward to seeing what people have to say and getting to see other people's videos. Thank you.